Welcome back to Sleepy English. Today, we'll be learning English through audio listening. So, get comfortable, close your eyes, and let the English lull you into a restful night. Great. Another delay. This train is never on time.
Looks like it's running at least 20 minutes behind schedule. Maybe longer.
Fantastic. I have a meeting at 9 o'clock that I can't miss.
Me too. My boss is already on edge about this project deadline.
A loudspeaker crackles to life, and a voice announces a further delay due to signal problems on the tracks.
Seriously? This is getting ridiculous.
Don't worry, we'll figure something out. Maybe we can try calling our offices and explaining the situation.
You're right, it's worth a shot. Maybe they can reschedule my meeting. What about you? Can you work remotely?
Luckily, yes. As long as I have a decent internet connection, I should be okay.
They both take out their phones and start making calls, their voices filled with a mix of frustration and professionalism.
My meeting is still on, but they said I could join virtually. That's a relief.
Great news. Me too, my boss is okay with me working from home today.
A sense of relief washes over them. They check their bags, ensuring they have everything they need for a remote workday.
So, looks like we're impromptu office buddies today.
Seems that way. Any chance you have a portable charger? My phone battery is already dying.
Absolutely. Here you go.
They settle down on a nearby bench, laptops open, tethered to their phones for internet access. As they work, they chat quietly about their work projects, offering advice and support.
This spreadsheet is giving me a headache.
Tell me about it. How about I help you format it a bit? Maybe we can make it easier to navigate.
You'd be a lifesaver. Thanks, David.
They work together for a while, a sense of camaraderie forming despite the frustrating circumstances. The shared experience of the train delay becomes a bonding moment.
Well, at least the view from this office isn't bad. Look at that sunrise.
You're right, it's beautiful. Maybe this delay wasn't all that bad after all.
Maybe not. We might have even gotten a little more work done than if we'd been stuck in separate offices all morning.
The train pulls into the station, a few minutes later than expected. They gather their things, a sense of accomplishment mixed with relief.
Well, better late than never, right? Thanks for your help today, David.
No problem at all, Amelia. Maybe we'll be surprise office buddies again sometime.
Maybe. Who knows? Maybe the train will be on time next time.
They board the train, hoping for a smoother journey. Despite the delay, the unexpected turn of events led to a new friendship and a reminder that sometimes, even the most frustrating situations can have a silver lining.
Hi everyone, I'm Sonia. I'm making conversation audio to help you learn English. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm new on YouTube and I need your support for making more new videos.
A bustling dog park on a Tuesday afternoon. Two young children, Lily and Ethan, chase their energetic puppies, Luna and Max, through the grassy expanse. Laughter fills the air as the playful pups weave in and out of barking dogs and rolling toys.
Go Luna, go. You can catch it.
Max, Over here. Look at the frisbee, boy.
Luna, a fluffy white poodle, barks excitedly, her short legs pumping as she chases the bouncing ball. Max, a goofy golden retriever, wags his tail furiously, his eyes fixed on the frisbee sailing through the air.
You're so fast, Luna. Faster, faster.
Catch it, Max. You're a flying dog.
Luna finally catches her ball, squeaking it proudly before dropping it at Lily's feet. Max leaps high, but the frisbee sails just out of reach, landing with a soft plop in the grass.
Oh, so close, buddy. Don't worry, we'll get it next time.
Fetch, Luna. Show Max how it's done.
Luna zooms off after the ball, her white fur a blur against the green grass. Max watches her for a moment, then trots over to Ethan, his tongue lolling out in a happy grin.
Don't worry, pal, Luna can't win all the time. Want to play tug-of-war with the leash?
Max lets out a joyful bark and wiggles his whole body. Ethan grabs the leash and pretends to struggle against Max's playful tugging. Lily and Luna rejoin them, Luna proudly dropping her ball at Lily's feet once again.
Can we play tug-of-war with Luna's rope too?
Sure. We can have a tug-of-war party.
Lily grabs Luna's rope and they hold it out in front of Luna. Luna barks and nips at the rope playfully, pulling them both gently across the grass. Max, feeling left out, nudges Ethan's hand with his wet nose. Ethan throws the leash in the air and Max leaps to catch it mid-flight. Laughing, Ethan lets Max pull him around in circles, their happy barks echoing across the park. As the sun dips lower in the sky, casting long shadows across the park, the children call out to their parents, their faces flushed with joy. Lily, honey, time to go home.
Ethan, come say goodbye to your new friends.
Lily and Ethan scoop up their exhausted but happy puppies, their arms full of fur and slobbery kisses. As they walk away, they wave back at each other, already planning their next adventure at the park. The laughter of children and the happy barks of dogs continue to fill the air, a joyous symphony of friendship and afternoon fun. A bustling senior center on a sunny Thursday afternoon. Two retirees, Agnes and Bernard, settle into their usual chairs at a long table, surrounded by other seniors playing cards and chatting. Agnes carefully unfolds a brightly colored crochet project, while Bernard unzips his worn-out tackle box.
Beautiful day, isn't it, Bernard? Perfect for sitting outside and doing some crocheting, don't you think?
Couldn't agree more, Agnes. Though, I think I might be more tempted by a nice afternoon spent fishing down by the lake.
You and your fishing, always dreaming of catching the big one.
Maybe today's the day. Though, truth be told, it's more about the peace and quiet by the water than the actual catching.
I understand that. There's something calming about working on a project with your hands. Like watching the colors come together, stitch by stitch.
They chat for a few minutes about their plans for the day, their voices intermingling with the background noise of the senior center.
I'm almost finished with this scarf. It's for my granddaughter's birthday next month. She loves anything purple.
See this old beauty? Never fails me. Caught my biggest bass with this one right here.
Biggest fish story. More like it. We've all heard the legend of Bernard's legendary catch.
Hey, it's true. Maybe I'll bring it down to the lake today and see if it can work its magic again. You never know.
A group of seniors nearby erupts in laughter as a particularly competitive card game unfolds.
Looks like things are getting heated over there. Maybe I should join them later for a few rounds of rummy.
You and your ruthless rummy strategies. Don't forget who taught you how to play.
A true gentleman always lets a lady win, Bernard.
We'll see about that, Agnes. Maybe after I catch my whopper fish, I'll come back and challenge you to a game.
Agnes, now that's a challenge I can't refuse. But only if you promise to let me admire your legendary catch first.
Deal. Now, if you'll excuse me, this lake isn't going to fish itself. Wish me luck.
Best of luck, Bernard. And don't forget the sunscreen.
Bernard gathers his things and heads out the door, a twinkle in his eye. Agnes continues working on her crocheting, a peaceful smile on her face. While their activities differ, they share a sense of community and companionship in the bustling senior center. Their conversations a testament to a lifelong friendship that continues to bring joy and laughter to their golden years. A cozy coffee shop on a Friday evening. Rain lashes against the windows, creating a warm and inviting atmosphere inside. Two friends, Maya and David, curl up on a plush armchair, mugs of steaming hot chocolate cradled in their hands. Fairy lights twinkle overhead, casting a soft glow on their faces.
This is exactly what I needed after a long week. Hot chocolate, good company, and the sound of rain outside.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Work was crazy this week, but this definitely makes it all worth it.
They chat for a while, catching up on their lives. Maya talks about her upcoming trip to a historic city, while David shares his struggles with a new project at work.
And then the tour guide told us this ghost story about a headless horseman who haunts the old cemetery.
Sounds like something out of a movie. Did you believe him?
Maybe a little. But even if it's not real, it adds to the atmosphere, right?
Absolutely. Speaking of spooky things, I finally started watching the horror series you recommended.
Really? What do you think so far?
It's creeping me out in the best way possible. I had to turn on all the lights in my apartment last night.
See, I told you it was good. Just don't blame me if you have nightmares.
A comfortable silence falls between them for a moment, broken only by the soft clinking of spoons against mugs and the rhythmic drumming of rain on the window panes.
You know, it's nights like this that make me appreciate simple things. Like good friends, and a warm place to be when the weather outside is frightful.
Me too, David. Me too.
They finish their hot chocolate, a sense of contentment settling over them. A young couple at a nearby table strums a gentle melody on a guitar, the music adding to the peaceful ambience.
So, what are your plans for the weekend? Any adventures planned for your trip?
Oh, you bet. I'm going to explore all the historical landmarks, visit some museums, and maybe even take a ghost tour, just for fun.
Sounds amazing. Take lots of pictures and tell me all about it when you get back.
I will. And you? What are you up to?
Probably just catching up on some sleep and maybe finally finishing the horror series you got me hooked on.
Don't forget to leave the lights on.
They share a laugh, their friendship a warm comfort in the rainy evening. As they head out into the night, the glow of the coffee shop fades behind them, but the warmth of their connection lingers, a reminder that even the simplest moments can be filled with joy and friendship. A bustling farmer's market on a crisp Saturday morning, just as it's opening for the day. Two young entrepreneurs, Sophia and Alex, stand proudly behind their stall, their faces flushed with excitement and a hint of nervousness. Their table overflows with colorful jars filled with homemade jams, jellies, and pickles, each label meticulously designed and hand-printed.
This is it, Alex. Our very first farmer's market.
I can't believe it's finally happening. Remember when we were just experimenting in your mom's kitchen?
Feels like a lifetime ago. But all those late nights and burnt batches paid off.
As the sun rises higher, casting a golden light on the market, the first wave of customers begins to trickle in. A friendly woman with a wicker basket approaches their stall.
Good morning. What beautiful jams you have here. Are they homemade? Yes. We make them all ourselves, with fresh fruits and vegetables from local farms.
We have strawberry, peach, and even a spiced plum jam that's perfect over cheese.
The woman picks up a jar of peach jam, examining the label with a curious smile.
Peach sounds lovely. May I try a taste? Absolutely. Here you go.
She hands the woman a small spoon with a generous dollop of jam. The woman takes a bite, her eyes widening in delight.
Oh my goodness. This is delicious. The flavor is so fresh and vibrant.
Thank you. We use only the ripest fruit and natural ingredients.
A conversation ensues, filled with questions and enthusiastic praise from the woman. Sophia and Alex take turns explaining their process, sharing their passion for fresh, local produce and homemade goodness. As the morning progresses, their stall becomes a hub of activity. A young couple interested in their spicy pickles, an elderly man reminiscing about his grandmother's homemade jams, a family with curious children eager to sample every flavor. With each interaction, Sophia and Alex's confidence grows.
Look, they bought 2 jars of each flavor.
Maybe people actually like our jams, huh?
Looks that way. Remember, this is just the beginning. We'll be the talk of the market in no time.
The day continues with a flurry of activity. Customers ask questions, sample flavors, and leave with satisfied smiles and overflowing bags. Sophia and Alex pack each jar carefully, their hands moving with practiced efficiency, their hearts filled with a sense of accomplishment. By the time the market closes, their table is nearly bare. Exhausted but exhilarated, they stack the remaining jars and empty baskets.
Well, that wasn't so bad, was it?
Not bad at all, Alex. Not bad at all. We sold out of everything.
We did it! Now, how about celebrating with some lunch from that food stall over there? They make the best empanadas.
You read my mind. Let's go, partner. Today's a day to celebrate and dream bigger.
As they walk away from their stall, the setting sun casting a warm glow, Sophia and Alex share a look of pride and determination. They know their journey as entrepreneurs has just begun, but the success of their first farmers market has filled them with the optimism and energy to keep growing. Their passion for homemade goodness, a delicious recipe for a bright future. A bustling animal shelter on a sunny Saturday afternoon. Two volunteers, Noah and Chloe, walk down a hallway lined with kennels, the happy barks and meows of various animals filling the air. They carry leashes, treats, and a heart full of love for furry friends in need.
This must be Charlie. Looks like he could use a walk and some TLC.
Hey there, Charlie. You all right, boy? Don't worry, we're here to take you out for a bit.
Charlie whimpers and shrinks back into the corner. Noah opens the kennel door gently, his voice soft and reassuring.
Come on, Charlie. It's okay. We just want to show you some love and maybe a treat or two.
Hesitantly, Charlie approaches the door, sniffing Noah's hand cautiously. Chloe offers him a piece of chicken jerky, which he takes tentatively before wagging his tail for the first time.
See, that wasn't so bad, was it? Let's go explore the park outside.
They lead Charlie out of the shelter and into a sunny outdoor area. The fresh air and open space seem to work their magic. Charlie sniffs around excitedly, his tail wagging furiously as he takes in the sights and smells.
Go get it, boy. Show us what you've got.
Charlie chases after the ball with surprising agility, grabbing it in his mouth and proudly bringing it back to Chloe.
Look at him go. He's a natural athlete.
As they play fetch with Charlie, other volunteers walk by with their own rescued animals. A playful golden retriever puppy nips at Charlie's heels, a fluffy orange cat basks in the sun, and a pair of curious rabbits hop around their enclosure.
You know, Charlie, there's a perfect family out there just waiting to meet you. Someone who will love you and give you all the belly rubs and walks you deserve.
And until then, we'll be your friends. We'll play with you and make sure you feel safe and loved.
Charlie licks Chloe's hand in gratitude, his brown eyes shining with a newfound spark. They continue playing with him for a while, their hearts swelling with the joy of helping animals in need. As they walk Charlie back to his kennel, they notice a young girl with her parents peering in. The girl gasps and points excitedly at Charlie.
Isn't he a handsome boy, honey?
The girl nods vigorously, a smile spreading across her face. Chloe and Noah exchange a knowing look.
Looks like Charlie might have just found his forever home.
Let's hope so.
They spend a few minutes talking to the family, sharing information about Charlie's personality and needs. As the family enters the kennel to meet Charlie, Chloe and Noah step back, a bittersweet feeling settling over them. Leaving Charlie behind is always difficult, but the possibility of him finding a loving home fills them with immense satisfaction. They continue down the hallway, ready to meet the next furry friend waiting for a chance at happiness, their hearts forever touched by the unconditional love and resilience of animals in need. A bustling bakery on a Saturday morning. The aroma of fresh bread and pastries fills the air as sunlight streams through the large windows. Two teenagers, Maya and Liam, stand behind the counter, helping out their parents who co-own the bakery. Maya carefully decorates a cake with swirls of frosting, while Liam bags up a variety of croissants for a waiting customer.
Busy morning already. These weekends are always crazy.
Tell me about it. But at least it's the good kind of crazy. The smell of fresh bread always makes me happy.
Me too. Though, sometimes I dream of a breakfast that doesn't involve frosting or flour. Maybe pancakes one day?
Now you're talking crazy. We practically live in a bakery. But hey, maybe we can convince Mom to whip up a batch after the rush.
A young couple walks in, their eyes widening at the display of pastries. The woman points excitedly at a chocolate croissant.
Oh my gosh, that looks incredible. Can we get one of those? And maybe a pain au chocolat too?
Absolutely. Coming right up. What kind of bread would you like with that? We have sourdough, rye, and focaccia fresh out of the oven.
The couple makes their selection, chatting with Liam about the different types of bread. Maya finishes decorating the cake, a masterpiece of colorful frosting and sprinkles.
All done. This one's a birthday cake for a little princess turning 5 today.
A middle-aged man approaches the counter, a familiar smile on his face.
Good morning, Maya. That cake looks amazing as always. You must have a real talent for this.
Hi, Mr. Garcia. Thanks. You know I love decorating cakes.
They chat for a few minutes, Mr. Garcia praising Maya's skills and sharing stories about his own childhood birthday cakes. As the morning progresses, the bakery continues to buzz with activity. Maya and Liam work seamlessly alongside their parents, taking orders, packing pastries, and answering customer questions. They answer with practiced ease, their knowledge of the bakery's offerings as vast as their love for the craft. In between helping customers, they share jokes, tease each other playfully, and reminisce about funny bakery moments from their childhood. Despite the early hour and the constant stream of customers, they find moments of laughter and camaraderie amidst the flour and sugar. By lunchtime, the bakery is quieter. Maya and Liam, covered in flour but with satisfied smiles, take a well-deserved break. Their parents join them, sharing stories about their morning and future plans for the bakery.
You two were a great help today. We couldn't have done it without you.
And Liam, those chocolate chip cookies you snuck into the oven earlier? Delicious. But maybe next time ask before you bake.
Sorry, Dad. I couldn't resist. They smelled too good.
Maya and Liam share a look, erupting in laughter. Working at the bakery may not always be glamorous, but it's filled with the sweet aroma of fresh pastries, the warmth of family, and the joy of creating something delicious that brings smiles to people's faces. As they sit together, sharing stories and enjoying a well-earned lunch, they know that this family business is more than just a bakery. It's a place where love, laughter, and flour are always on the menu. Busy bakery counter, Saturday morning.
Fresh bread always makes me happy.
Me too, but maybe pancakes for breakfast one day?
Couple enters.
That chocolate croissant looks amazing.
Coming right up. What kind of bread? Sourdough, rye, focaccia?
They chat about bread.
All done. Birthday cake for a princess.
Good morning, Maya. Amazing cake.
Hi, Mr. Garcia. Thanks. I love decorating cakes.
They chat about birthday cakes. Customers come and go. Maya and Liam take orders.
Maybe next time ask before you bake cookies, Dad.
They all laugh. Bustling bakery counter. Saturday morning. Maya swirls pink frosting onto a cake, her tongue peeking out in concentration. Liam slams a fresh baguette onto the counter, sending a cloud of flour into the air.
Phew, Maya. This crowd is no joke. Maybe I should have stuck to delivering newspapers this morning.
Don't be a baby, Liam. The bakery chaos is practically in our blood by now. Besides, that smell of fresh bread, pure magic, wouldn't you say?
Magic with a side of exhaustion, maybe. But hey, at least these croissants are guaranteed to sell out. Speaking of selling out, have you seen Mrs. Lopez yet? She devours our Pain Au chocolate like nobody's business.
Not yet, but judging by the empty box, someone just snagged the last one. Better get another batch in the oven, Mr. Future Baker.
Easy for you to say, Miss Fancy Cake Decorator. You get to play with frosting all day, while I'm stuck with the boring stuff.
Boring? Have you seen the intricate designs I have to pipe on these birthday cakes? It's like finger yoga meets edible art.
Finger yoga? Whatever keeps you happy, Maya. Just don't get any frosting on my uniform again. Mom will have my head if she sees another sugar explosion.
A young couple walks in, their eyes gleaming at the pastry display.
Oh my gosh, Liam, look at those chocolate croissants. They look incredible.
Our specialty. Freshly baked this morning. And might I tempt you with a Pain Au chocolate as well? We just sold out, but another batch will be ready in a jiffy.
Liam chats with the couple about pastries, his voice smooth and practiced. Maya finishes decorating the cake, a masterpiece of colorful layers and swirling frosting.
Good morning, Maya. That cake looks phenomenal as always. You have a real talent for this, you know.
Hi, Mr. Garcia. Thanks so much. You know I love decorating cakes. Especially the ones with all the sprinkles.
You and your sprinkles, Maya. Reminds me of my own birthday cakes as a kid. Back then, the more sprinkles, the better.
They chat for a few minutes, Mr. Garcia reminiscing about childhood birthdays and Maya sharing stories about her cake decorating adventures. The bakery continues to buzz with activity. Maya and Liam work seamlessly, taking orders, packing pastries, and answering customer questions with practiced ease. They crack jokes at each other in between, their laughter blending with the clinking of cash registers and the happy chatter of customers. Lunchtime arrives, a welcome break in the morning rush. Maya and Liam, covered in flour but with satisfied smiles, take a seat at a back table. Their parents join them, wiping flour off their own aprons.
You two were a lifesaver today. That crowd was relentless.
But you handled it like champs. And Liam, those chocolate chip cookies you snuck into the oven earlier? Delicious. But maybe next time, a heads up before you bake the entire kitchen into a chocolate coma?
Sorry, Dad. I couldn't resist. They smelled too good.
They all erupt in laughter, a warm and familiar sound that fills the bakery. As they devour their lunches and chat about the day's events, a sense of contentment settles over them. The bakery may be filled with flour, sugar, and the occasional frosting explosion, but for Maya and Liam, it's more than just a workplace. It's a family tradition, a source of delicious creations, and a place where laughter and love are always on the menu. Bustling library on a Tuesday afternoon. Sunlight streams through the tall windows, illuminating rows upon rows of books. Two friends, Anya and Kai, sprawl on a plush armchair, surrounded by a small mountain of borrowed novels.
This font is tiny. Did they shrink it on purpose to fit more words on the page? Maybe they were saving trees. Or maybe it's just a test of our dedication. Survival of the fittest readers, you know? Hilarious. But seriously, how can you even read that many speech bubbles at once? It's like a visual overload. It's an art form, Anya. You wouldn't understand. Action heroes don't need lengthy monologues, just explosions and witty one-liners. Fine. Keep your explosions. I'll stick to my historical queens and their elaborate court dramas.
A comfortable silence falls between them, punctuated only by the occasional rustle of turning pages and the distant murmur of other library patrons.
So, have you decided what you're getting your mom for her birthday? Not yet. She's impossible to shop for. She already has all the gardening books and cozy mysteries a person could need. That is a tough one. Maybe there's something here in the library that could spark an idea. Now that's an idea. Maybe a travel book or a biography of someone she admires. Inspiration hunting. Here we come.
They shove their novels aside and embark on a mini-adventure through the library stacks. Anya delves into the travel section, her fingers tracing the spines of books with exotic locales. Kai wanders over to the biographies, muttering names under his breath.
Look at this. Pictures of the Taj Mahal like you wouldn't believe. Maybe she'd love to see it someday. This one's about a female astronomer who defied all odds. Your mom loves those strong female role models, right?
They compare their finds, debating the merits of each. Laughter escapes their lips as they get sidetracked by funny book titles and hidden gems tucked away on forgotten shelves.
This one even has recipes in the back. Pho might be the key to her heart, you know. You're right. Who can resist delicious food and a fascinating story?
They return to their armchair, laden with possibilities. Their afternoon adventure through the library may not have yielded a final decision, but it certainly provided a spark of inspiration and a whole lot of laughter.